you do that, but Dwyer will only tell you the same thing. The security here is slack enough as it is without mixing that bunch together.
Then I'll assure him you and Miss Ferguson will be in charge of security. That should eliminate any objections.
I don't need anyone's sympathy, least of all yours.
Yeah. Right.
Hang on. One thing before you go. I know I've changed. I had to cope with Blackmore. Those women find out that I'm some middle-class achiever, they'll blacklist me out of spite. Just don't blow it for me, okay?
Okay.
Richard, what is it? You let on something. Come here.
No, you! You'll be on a charge the minute I get back. What's your name?
Getting out of the bitch wanted as much as me.
I said, what's your name?
Stud, you want to hear why?
You're on a charge.
Don't mind him, love. He's just having a bit of fun.
How long my fun
Don't
been
you think
interrupted?
I shall stop it? Well, he is.
Good on you, Mel.
Now, you stay out of my way. Right. Take it easy, Lisa. Come on.
We had someone like you in charge, these sort of things wouldn't crop up.
You don't do such a bad job yourself. I've noticed the way you work on the women. It's good stuff.
Thank you.
You know, with you running this place and me at Blackmore, we'd soon get things straightened out.
Aren't we all forgetting something? Now, one of those guys could have raped Lisa had Mrs. Pringle not got there in time. So now's our opportunity to get back at them.
So, we give them what for? Then we grab one each.
Sorry, you're not going to be able to do anything anyway. The place will be crawling with screws.
Oh, yes, we will. And I know just how to get them back. What do you say, girls?
Oh, come on, tell us what you're going to do first.
Brumby and Spike, keep me. I'll fill you in later.
Got such a win place after all. Looks like real fireworks coming up.
Reynolds won't be easy to shift.
I've done it before.
Yeah, I heard about the last time you took over. Hardly warmed the seat before she was back in it.
She was just lucky that time. I couldn't help it if the circumstances
Yeah,
were...
okay. Nobody's saying it was your fault. It's just that when we tip her out this time, we want to make sure she stays out.
Well, her first mistake will be allowing the men and women to mix during recreation. I think that could do the job.
Could make sure it does.
Thought you might.
Yes, leave it to me. You'll get your governorship, but I want the credit.
I'm only too willing to help.
I'll let you know when you need it. In the meantime, leave the details to me.
Anything I can help with?
No, it just appears that a couple of my officers are having a little trouble settling in. I said I'd help out by speaking to them.
I see.
Oh, look, if there's a problem, if you think I'm infringing on...
No,
what
not
was
at
said.
all. Coffee, Meg? Please.
Those two are getting chummier than ever.
Probably cooking up something to make our jobs harder.
I think Craven's determined to have a go at everyone. It's not just Marcy.
Look, if you want to pursue that charge of sexual harassment against him, just let me know.
There's not much point without a witness, thanks all the same.
Yes, he certainly knows how to protect his back.
But surely he's gone too far this time. I mean, he actually ordered that officer to shoot Bongo.
I wouldn't get my hopes up, Meg. The department's investigators have to prove he had no justification. And knowing how cagey Craven is, that's not going to be easy.
Pair of juices. Well, come on, what do you got?
Hey?
Juices, can you beat them or not?
Yeah, 3 jacks. About the only time I get a bloke these days, playing cards.
Thought that's where your mind must have been. Sure isn't on the game.
Yeah, well, I don't want to play anymore. I can't get me mind off what's in the other block.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to put it on hold for a minute. Don't forget we're bringing those bludgers down a peg as soon as we get a chance.
Oh, don't remind me. Probably bugger up my chances of ever getting laid.
Alice, can I borrow you for a minute?
What?
I need your advice. I'm doing this questionnaire on your perfect mate. Do you think brown eyes are sexy or blue? I've never been able to make up my mind.
I'd take either. Just so long as they look at you real passionate.
Oh, Brumby, any news on lunch? We're all starving.
Yeah, what gives?
What do you expect? Some mad screw roped the blokes into cooking the food.
You're kidding.
And it's you and me that have to dish it up. We're on serving duty.
Hey, I'll take over if you like.
No. Alice, you'd never be able to change. Not after Mrs. Pringle catching you before.
Cheer up, you're bound to get a chance sooner or later.
Bugger that. I'm going to introduce myself right now.
Alice, don't you
Alice, all over the place.
Excuse me, Mr. Blunt. I can't quite read these instructions here. It's printed too small.
I would have thought that fries and peas are the one thing that you could cook.
Yeah, well, I never cooked for so many before, have
Take a large saucepan of boiling water. Add salt and empty contents into the saucepan. Think you can manage that?
I? Yeah.
What's your name?
Oh, Jenkins. I've just come in for the food tray for the pound. Mrs. Morris wanted to know if it was ready.
Hang around and wait for it if you like. Shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, sure.
Now come off it, Wilson. You know the rules.
I also know how much you enjoy a cuppa, Rick. Why don't you go off and have one? Come back when everything's fixed up.
Boy, you got them eating out of your hands.
Blackmore screws find out which side their bread's buttered on pretty quick. So, what do they call you? Now, let me guess. Shorty.
Nah, just Alice.
Yeah? Prime real estate, eh, Billy?
Yeah. Lots of blokes who'd give their right teeth for a go with you, darling.
Yeah? Hey, what's your names?
Well, this here's Billy. I'm Stud.
Wow. Bet you're real good with a name like that, eh?
Oh, so they reckon. Got a mate who's even better, though.
Oh, you mean Billy?
Nah. A fella called Archie Trimble.
Oh, one of you's a do.
No, not me, love. I've got a wife and 2 kids.
Archie's a living legend. I mean, you've heard of Trimble the Nimble, haven't you?
No, sounds like something you do the sewing with.
No, he's the best. He's left a trail of smiling women longer than the Murray River.
Loves tall Sheilas. Reckons they're real sexy. What do you say?
Oh, girl, would be stupid if she didn't say yes.
Wait here. In case there's a screw comes along, Bill will go and fetch Archie for you.
Don't you go away.
Nah.
Oh, and here's a little something to munch on while you wait.
Oh, thanks.
Someone's told you about the special buy-up for the men?
They arrived with nothing. It's obvious they'd been eating the basics. A few of the other supplies wouldn't go astray either.
Oh?
We've just landed ourselves a whole new clientele. Be ashamed to waste it.
You just said they arrived with nothing.
Nothing but what they were wearing. It's easy to smuggle cash out in clothing, especially in the chaos of a fire.
If you've got any ideas of selling the men contraband, you can forget it now.
But this is the best break we've had in months.
I thought you had brains, Maxwell. The joint is crawling with new officers, and I will not risk the entire operation for the sake of short-term profits.
Whatever you say.
Exactly.
She's still in there?
Yeah, ready your end?
All set.
Oh, he's here. Come out. He's dying to meet you.
Girl could have the passion froze out of her waiting in there.
She's not a bad one, lad.
Where's the hunk you promised?
Well, he's right in front of you. Archie Trimble, Mood Alice. How old are you again, Arch?
70, give or take a year. Don't feel older than 60, but...
You buggers! Oh!
And let me make one thing clear, Connors. You're being put back with the others solely on the proviso that you don't cause trouble, especially with the Blackmore officers. Look, I know what happened to you at Blackmore was painful.